There is a story in the Bible of a man called Job. The Bible is a Christian book for those who are not Christian. The reason why I want to use this man as a reference point was he was a man who experienced life from both angles. He was so wealthy, prosperous in every aspect of life. And another season of his life, he was broke to the least. And I began to study. I wanted to understand what led him to become so wealthy, what led him to become so broke. He became so broke, and at some point again he became wealthy that he regained times two of everything he lost. I also wanted to know how he regained it. When he was wealthy, I found out something. He made a statement. He said, "In the days of my youth, when the word of the Lord was upon my tabernacle, by light knowledge, I walked through darkness." So this guy had knowledge that he was able to overcome situations. Knowledge is power. Knowledge gives you, when you have knowledge about something, you can navigate that thing. But then another season came, he became so broke. Everything he built crumbled. And when everything he built crumbled, he made a statement. He said, "That which I fear the most has come upon me." Which means he was so afraid. Fear was his predominant thought. And as a man think in his heart, so is he. So his predominant thought became his reality. Hope you know before he could not fail because there was an edge around his life. The edge around his life was his knowledge, his light. But now he said, "That which I fear the most." He was so scared that one day all these things will crumble. So much so that even when his children will go out, he will just go and give sacrifice just in case these guys has gone to commit adultery, any kind of nonsense act. That was how scared he was. When his children go out, he will give sacrifice to God on their behalf just in case they have done something wrong. He was so scared. And as a result of the fear, all his business and everything crumbled. His children died. Even his body was afflicted with sickness. He prayed and prayed and prayed. Nothing changed. Now you have known why he was rich before, why he became poor. I will also show you how he went back and got times two. He prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. Nothing changed. Because you see, when you are in a situation, you are so anxious of trying to make the situation change. You are so anxious. And anxiousness, that is attachment, creates a repelling energy no matter how you pray. But then he used what I call the law of detachment. At some point he prayed until he gave up about himself, and since there is no hope for him, he focused on his friend and started praying for his friend. And when he began to pray for his friend, he regained times two of everything that he has lost. Detachment. You see, so long as you are so focused on trying to make a thing work, you will tarry so long. I know people who were so obsessed about getting married that they went to all prayer houses for 20 years, nothing happened. The moment they say, "I don't even need it again, I will focus on God," 5 people started seeking their hands in marriage. This thing is a pattern. Even when I wanted to relocate, I was so obsessed about getting a visa. It didn't work. But one day I just made up my mind, well, whether it comes or it does not come, no problem. I will just focus on my life. That day, I was called that the visa is out. Detachment is a superpower. There are some times, because anything you need to give you self-worth, you cannot attract anything you need to give you self-worth. The version of you that is chasing something and the version of you that thing chases cannot coexist. So long as you are so obsessed about money, you want to get it, you need it to give you self-worth, you cannot attract it. Those who are attracting it easily don't need it anymore. Have you ever heard that rich people don't carry money? So now you see what the role fear played, the role knowledge played, and the role detachment played. He gained times 2. Thank you.